Okay, so it is a show day. I'm doing some last minute posing, hair and makeup all done, tan is on. I'm feeling good today. Physique's looking better than I expected. So hopefully that translates to stage. But let's do some last minute posing. Woo! There we go. So I'll see you guys on stage. Adam, what do you think? We good?
I am very, very happy with this look. I think it's the perfect balance of fullness and conditioning here. Right at the cusp.
Okay, so I'm in the holding room before backstage. Lots of waiting. I hate waiting. It's like one of the worst parts about show day. But number 6 on stage today. Let's see if I can bring the energy. Oops, I didn't sleep that well, but my eyes burn a little bit. But I'm happy to be here. So hopefully it's quick. There's only 9 of us. It's almost go time. So I just wrapped up prejudging. First call out, woo! There was 4 of us in the first call out. I felt pretty good. We all got switched around several times. I don't think that I spent the most time in the middle though, but sometimes you can't always go off of that. So maybe I got top 4. I think it's pretty safe to say, unless something really strange happens. But yeah, I mean, as far as like posing and everything else, until I see the photos and videos, I think I did okay. I think I did pretty good. I always like to use the analogy, like if I were to roll the dice and do it all over again to fix any little thing, would I do it or would I keep what I have? And I would say, for now, I'd keep what I have, honestly. Because, you know, not every presentation comparison is going to be perfect. Although I will say one thing that really irritated me is in my first call out, these girls were really up on that line. Okay, you know, I get it. If the line's here, you know, you're a few inches ahead because you turned or whatever and you just have to, I get it. But man, some of those girls were like 2 or 3 feet. And I'm already the smallest structure-wise up there. I cannot afford to be back. So the farther you up on the line, the bigger you are, the more you stand out. But not only that, you're covering up the other girls too. So I'm just like, while I'm in my line, I'm like, well, I can't see the judge over there. So you probably can't see me either. But you know, it's a learning lesson. I'll try to scoot up on the line for finals, but I'm not going to do like 3 feet or anything like that. You know, so just a little thing I could have done. I don't want to say do better because I don't know if I'd want to cheat like that. But one thing I wish went differently would be the whole line thing. There needs to be somebody on the line saying, hey, get on the line. Because, you know, I did the best I could. When I noticed I was behind. I tried to scoot up a little bit, but not like to make up for that huge amount. So hopefully I didn't look too small because I'm small. I'm small. Not the shortest, but structure small. So we'll see. Well, anyway, I'm happy with it overall. So we'll see what happens at finals. Whoops. So I am just relaxing here in the hotel room after prejudging, and I like to say this is like the hardest part of the show, is just waiting in between, because here I am overthinking everything, watching my videos and pics that everyone tagged me in, which is super helpful, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm gonna give you a little secret. This was a hard prep for me, and usually they're not this tough. I think, well, first off, it being the first show of the year, it's always the toughest because it like to get back in the groove of things. But you know, you might have heard in my previous video or so that we kept my calories higher than normal and kind of cut them last minute, and it kind of stressed me out to keep them that high, because you know, I felt like in the last few weeks I really had to like try so hard, and I was nervous I wasn't going to be ready in time, but I think it all came together in the end. It just wasn't probably the most efficient way to do so. But another little secret that I'm going to let you guys in on is, you know, when I discussed doing the Arnold with Coach Adam, he wasn't 100% on board. And even I was a little hesitant as well. And here's why. My Olympia placing was darn good for me. I got 3rd place at the Olympia. And I was, you know, sometimes when I do so well at a show, I like to kind of keep it there because it's good like momentum sometimes. But then I thought, well, it's kind of too long of a gap not to like compete again, and I like to compete a lot. As you guys know, it's hard for me not to compete. I get bored, I get FOMO, I see shows happening and I'm not there, and it just makes me sad. I love to compete, guys. So, you know, I'm thinking like strategy wise, like, is it smart to do it, or should I keep it where it's at and just take a little more time off? But ultimately I thought like, well, you know, Arnold Classic, how can I not do it? It's such a big show. It's in my home state of Ohio, you know, and if I'm going to compete a lot this year, I don't want to just like not do the Arnold. I think it's a great start to the year. It really gets the ball rolling for the other shows, and I say why not? Because I always think too is like, take advantage of the time that you have and all these opportunities and experiences, because you never know what's going to happen, and it might not be available next time, or something may happen. You know, I always think back in like 2020 when I had my eye surgery was a little bit more of an unexpected recovery, and what if something like that happens again? So I always take advantage of the time, and you know, I definitely worked really hard in between these 2 shows. I gave it my all in the gym, dieted hard this last month. But yeah, I mean, Adam, his way of thinking was, well, you know, so you did good at the Olympia. Why not just like not do the Arnold and just, you know, hit the shows later, you know? And I see his reasoning, the strategy wise, but I don't know. I guess a fear of mine is just losing that momentum and being like forgotten about, like, where did Ashley go, you know? It's a wonderful show, and the Arnold is very near and dear to my heart. It's like kind of like the show that started it all for me. I won it as an amateur. I won it as a pro a few times. It's in my home state of Ohio, so very conflicted, but ultimately, obviously, I decided to do it. But it wasn't easy. Hello everyone, it is the day after the Arnold Classic, and I'm heading to the airport soon, packing up everything, and it has been an exhausting weekend, but I'm excited to be going home. I'll be flying home here in about an hour or so, getting into Vegas around 5 p.m., But yeah, I've been away from home for over a week, so kind of missed my little routine. After the show, I kind of got a chance to look at my videos and my photos and everything like that, so I kind of have a better idea of how I looked and how everything went. And I think if I could sum up the package I brought in one word, it would be meh. Not bad, not excellent, not my best, but not my worst. Just you know. But you know, you'll have that, and I think for me, I'm a pretty consistent competitor, so like, you know, even for me, there's times where I'm like, oh, I could have done this a little better, or maybe I did some things that were really good. I think there are some positives that I improved on. I think for me, posing, I feel like I'm a little more comfortable with. I feel like it flowed a little better. Now, is it the best presentation out there? No. But for me, at least it felt smoother on stage. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I got fourth. Oh, I gotta show you. I guess that's kind of important. Yeah, I got fourth. Yay! So I still got that first call out. So that's good that I was still in the mix there. And as far as what's next for me, oh gosh, you know, I'm gonna take a few days off from the gym, get some good sleep, and have a talk with Coach Adam and see what he thinks is a good plan of action. I also would like to get some judges' feedback. I didn't get a chance to do that last night because the show ran so late. It was such an exhausting day. I woke up at like 3 a.m. yesterday, started getting ready for prejudging, and then finals, gosh, they didn't end till almost like 9 something like that. And I made a kind of a mistake in the sense that like in between prejudging finals, it definitely felt an energy crash. So then I had some caffeine, I had some coffee, and then that gave me some energy for finals, which is good, but then it kept me up till like over 2 a.m., which is way too late for me, and then I woke up 4 hours later, so I didn't sleep much. I actually haven't slept much lately in this past few weeks, so I'm due for at least one 8-hour night. I think that would do my body and mind some good because I am just exhausted right now. I'm excited and exhausted at the same time. It's a weird feeling. Like I feel like I have good energy, but my eyes burn and then my mind is tired, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not going to make any decisions as to what's next for now, but of course I'm going to compete quite a bit this year. That's how I do things because I do get bored and I miss the stage. But yeah, I think overall, hey, I can't complain. I think there's definitely things I can improve on. I think I'm still chasing some more fullness, especially my upper body. You know, looking at that top call out, I do feel like I stand out like a sore thumb because I'm much more smaller structurally, not height-wise, but structurally. And that's something that, like, you know, genetics have a play in that. And, you know, some of it is muscle for sure, but I mean, when I'm talking about structure, I mean like bone structure, hip width, shoulder width. Even if you look at the size of like my ankles, my wrists, it's a lot smaller. So that's not in my favor necessarily in this scenario, but we're going to continue to work on it because although my upper body isn't where it needs to be yet, it has come a long way. So there's something to be said there. I think, you know, as Bikini gets, as the years go on and Bikini gets more competitive, the tempo gets deeper. It's definitely harder to hang in the muscle department. I think like my physique is like more like in line with like that 2018 era Bikini, and now we're in 2023 and the girls are much fuller, especially up top. So that's something that I have to be aware of and work in progress. I'm not there yet, but I've come a long way. So we'll see what's next for me. Hopefully I'll know in the next few weeks or so, but it won't be too long till I get back on stage. I can say that. So anyway, if you guys, by the way, if you guys liked my bikini on stage, I always wear Angel Competition bikinis. Use code AshleyKFit at checkout if you want to get one yourself and get a discount. But other than that, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I'll talk to you later.